Hello, tarot viewers. Welcome to our timeless oracle reading. And our oracle card for today belongs to the Mediumship Training Deck. Our card for today is entitled Finding the Stillness. Well, if you are a subscriber to this channel, most likely you are very serious about your spiritual journey, your personal development. You are constantly in search of ways to undergo healing, undergo spiritual growth. You are concerned about deepening your relationship with the universe or with the divine. So somehow, if you are in that direction, one of those important things that you might consider giving attention to is finding the stillness, because this is very important. If we are to grow in our spiritual journey, if we are to grow as a person, if we are to deepen our relationship with the divine, meditation, prayer, or contemplation are very important aspects of this journey. And so it's very important for us to find that stillness. In this card, they refer to that finding the stillness as meditation. Part of the things that is very important when it comes to meditation is attaining that level wherein you are somewhere in between dream state and at the same time you are being receptive. There's somewhere in the transition period between dream state and being aware of the reality. So this is the alpha state wherein you drift back and forth between becoming aware, being awake, but at the same time also drifting every once in a while into dream. So this is that transition state. And to be able to attain that, it requires some practicing, some relaxation, learning to let go, learning to quiet our mind. It takes some time, but we can start with just maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes. But if we constantly do it, you will understand it as you experience it a little bit more. So the important thing there is attaining that alpha state, that state where you are somewhere between dream state and consciousness. And to attain that, breathing can be a factor there. And it is at this state that you are very, very receptive. So let us try to read a little bit more from the card that accompanies or the back of this card, and try to see the description that accompanies this card. It says here, finding the stillness. When communicating with the other side, it is important to start by clearing your thoughts. So it's an important factor to quiet your mind. Okay, let's continue. Which is a form of stilling your mind. Okay, let's continue. Meditation helps to construct a bridge between the two realms by raising your consciousness. By meditating, you are making room for departed loved ones to imprint their thoughts on your mind. When developing your spiritual abilities, meditation is an essential part of your training and development. Meditation is a state of being in which your active mind slows down. It is a time of quiet reflection to achieve clarity. With time and practice, meditation can take you to a place where you silence your mental chatter. In doing so, you become increasingly aware of the subtle and shifting energies within you. It may seem impossible, but you can actually train yourself to watch your thoughts come into your mind and go right out again, much like the ebb and flow of the ocean waves. Soon, disruptive and unwanted thoughts will lose their power to influence your consciousness. There are many ways to meditate. try different practices and find the one that works best for you. Try meditating for 10 to 15 minutes at first. As you become more proficient, gradually extend the length of time. Try to meditate at the same time every day and if possible in the same place. Doing so builds up the energy in that space. Not only will you feel the calm energy in this place, but you'll also strengthen the bridge with the other side. So, right now, this card speaks of spending a quiet time in prayer. And one of the best times to do it is when you wake up early in the morning. Uh, some religions would usually propose two hinges in one day, during sunrises and during sunsets. Actually, when you look at nature, this is also the time when nature undergoes transition, when those animals that are awake all throughout the night looking for food, at the rising of the sun, that's when they start to sleep. And that is also the time when those who are active at day, this is the time that they wake up. So these are transition periods. It's the same also at night time. It's just the reverse. So it's the same for us also. They say, especially those who are divining, they say the best time for divination is at dusk when the sun is about to set. At the same time, for those who are undergone transformation, the early morning is also a good time for meditation and prayer. Usually at between 3 to 4 o'clock, somewhere around that time. So you try to see which resonates with you. The important thing is to have a regular time or a regular schedule for prayer and meditation. 10 minutes at the start is good already. And then you try to see how the spirit will flow. You will know. You can start with 5 to 10 minutes and then you try to see how the spirit will guide you. At the same time, having a special spot for prayer is also important. To have that power spot, you can create it even in your room. A certain corner in your room where you will just dedicate it for meditation. Now, the important thing there, the meditation is when you are able to place yourself in a receptive mode. Because when you are in a receptive mode, that is when your clear gifts are active. That is when you are more open to receive messages from the divine. The alpha state that we have talked earlier, this is also one state wherein you are highly receptive. When you are open to receive dreams, messages through dreams, at the same time, you are able to retain them because you are somewhere there between consciousness and the dream state. So, just allow the Spirit to guide you. Now that you've seen this card, it's a reminder for us that if we are really serious in our spiritual journey, meditation is a vital factor. It is an essential. It is something that is essential if we are going to journey deeper in our life. So that's it for today. Thank you for the likes and the comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.